Hey guys, so this week for my Teachback topic, I'm going to be talking about MDMA, ecstasy, Molly. So this drug, street name is Adam, Clarity, Eve, Lovers, Speed, Peace, and Uppers. It can be swallowed, it can be snorted. The short-term effects of this drug is lower inhibition, enhanced sensory perception, confusion, depression, sleep problems, anxiety, increased heart rate, heart failure, or death. Long term is also anxiety, depression, problems with attention, memory, sleep, aggression, impulsiveness, loss of appetite. So this drug is also could be considered a club drug because a lot of people use them to go to raves and whatnot. And how I know about the drug personally is when I was in high school, Avicii came to town and I didn't go, but I heard about everybody who tried Molly for the first time. And also my grandmother, who was a progressive watcher of the news, asked me the next day if I tried that thing called Molly, because I shouldn't, because I think the number was 40 people were taken out by ambulance who took it, and I think 2 people died from taking it. So personally, I don't see what the attraction of taking Molly is, when most of the time it's like, it's not a 50-50, but it's a good chance that you're just not going to have a good high and you're going to die. So I think it's just shocking to see that this drug has been so popular since the 1980s, and it's, everyone's still taking it, but there's still been like high death rates from taking it. So that's crazy. I don't necessarily think it's an epidemic issue, but I think it's people who take it don't really know what they're taking. And with me saying that, I mean, people mix drugs sometimes, and people think, oh, this is, something I've taken before. And when in reality, it's like, no, you just took a synthetic drug. And synthetic drugs, anyway, are awful for you. I remember also my grandmother telling me about Demi Moore, about how she overdosed on splice, which is synthetic marijuana, and also had heart failure and kidney failure as well. So anything synthetic, personally, I think that's a no-go. It's gonna cause you brain damage and heart damage as well. So why would one take that? I don't know. But yes, Molly, you don't hear a lot of people taking it, at least in the environment that I'm in, or when I go out. You don't hear people being like, hey, you want to take some Molly, you want to snort it, swallow it. And it's, going back to what I said about people mixing drugs, I had a friend who told me once he was smoking marijuana and someone mixed it with Molly, and he had a seizure and almost died. And I think people really don't know what they're taking when they take Molly. I think they just think, it's the same as when you do acid and LSD, which is also could be swallowed. It could be on those the tablets, I talked about in the acid video. So it's very familiar territory, I guess you could say, when it comes to taking these drugs. They're like all the same, but different experiences. And I don't think people are well aware about what drug they're actually taking. So my Teachback topic question this week is, do you think people are well aware of what Molly actually is and what it is before they take it, or do you just think that they just take it just to take it and have a good time at the concert? All right, thank you guys.